Hello, my name is Colin Skipperwing Bird. I am the creator of The Crimson Fly, and welcome to another intermission. So, what shall we talk about today? Ooh, I know. How about some day-to-day minutia and some questions you haven't been asking, but that I do get in real life? Well, on the hardware side, I work on a Microsoft Surface Pro 2, which I can't show you because it's being used to record all this. I initially had a Surface Pro 3. Those things are really sweet. But the N-Trick drivers didn't really work for me for the pen, so I downgraded to a Surface Pro 2, which uses Wacom drivers. On the software side, I use Adobe Flash to make the comic and Open Broadcast System to record video. Yup. Yup. Yeah. Well, yeah, but I can't do them all in one program the way I like to do in Flash. I like to consolidate my files. It keeps things simple. Ooh. On the off chance that I do need to edit video, I use Adobe After Effects. But yeah, the comic is mainly created in Flash. Well, it starts on Sunday with a script for this week's strip. Usually there's already some sort of synopsis in play, but the script fleshes out what the actions will be and how the dialogue will have to fit into the layout. On Monday, I take the script and draw out some thumbnail beats. These help me figure out layout, where the characters have to go, how big panels have to be, etc., and help me figure out how the text relates to the visuals so that the visuals aren't squeezed into the text and the characters don't speak like rocks so that the text can fit. On Tuesday, I ink and color the panels and make a static comic. Besides the obvious, this also creates concept art for the animation that has to come later. The finished version of this goes up on Tumblr. On Wednesday, I take the comic panels and turn them into their own mini compositions called symbols. And inside these symbols, I block out storyboards and timing for the animation. This is so I don't have to figure out later while having to draw clean versions of the characters. At this point, I also program the interactive bits so I can see how all the elements have to play off each other, rather than having to go back and course correct when I realize that a static panel needs to move, an animated panel doesn't have enough time, and the interactive buttons don't go where they're supposed to. On Thursday and Friday, and sometimes the weekends, I do animation in-betweens and cleanup. This is thanks to Wednesday's work. This isn't so much of a mental exercise, but it's still a pain in the butt because characters have to look consistent from frame to frame. That's 24, I don't know why I'm doing this with my hands. That's 24 frames for, on average, 15 seconds, which is 360 to about 480 frames every week. Your reading experience will vary, so how long it takes to read it will vary as well. But, yes, still a lot of work. I don't have to draw every frame, but, it still hurts. On Saturday, I compile both the story video and the process video. The narrative video used to go up on Monday with the comic update, but thanks to a change in strategy, more on that later, you're not going to see this video until the end of the story. But that's okay, because I recorded my process, and now you get to watch all of the things that I just described in a matter of 5 minutes. Isn't that fun? Oh, and on Sunday, assuming nothing's been set back, the entire process repeats itself. Well, before, I used to post videos of the comic on Mondays to go along with the comic posted on Blogspot. However, these videos don't quite meet YouTube's analytics and metric requirements, and while they are helpful to readers who can't access the Tumblr or the Blogger or for alternate versions of the comic, they are ultimately redundant and confusing. So to solve these problems all at once, I started recording my process and turning those into speed paint videos with helpful narration. These do meet YouTube's metric requirements and are supplemental to reading the comic, with helpful links and annotations and cards if people want to check out the related comics as well. These videos go up on Wednesday, 2 days after the comic, and will hopefully streamline the process for readers. Speaking of, there's going to be a streamlining of this YouTube channel as well to remove unhelpful or redundant content. This will mostly remove the older single strip videos and associated playlists, since for older videos, the full compilations have already been released, and for newer videos, the processed videos are going to replace them. Can't see my finger wiggling back there. They won't be deleted in case for some reason people need to see them, but they will be made private instead. Let me know what you think of this in the comment. Ooh, and on that note, I have to get back to work. The future of the Crimson Fly won't create itself. This is Colin Skipperwing Bird signing off. Catch you peeps later.